Okay, now to open up our Office menu, press Select, go to Programs, press Open, and press Office, press Open. And you see that we have our Office window. However, something else we can do is that we can have Select open it more directly. For instance, let's open our basic Select, and now we're going to Programs, Add, name of program, we're going to say Office, and then what we want here again is going to be Select. So we're going to go back over here again to our Select icon and right click on it, go to Properties, and copy the target field and paste the target field into the path. We've got to take out double quotes on the end, take out the double quotes on the beginning, and then we want to specify an argument which is office.dat. That way when we call select, it's going to open the office.dat file automatically. So we're going to say use program argument, so that it uses the argument specified here. So press OK. Now I've got our Office button, and we're going to go ahead and press Save just to be on the safe side. Now click on Office, and Office opened over top of our other one, of course. And we can open up Word. Of course, we're showing the messages again. That's because this is a whole new Select window, so we want to go into our window options and turn off Show Messages. And that way we don't get you can see it works just fine. And we can close out of that, and we close out of that. So you can reduce everything on your desktop to one button to open Select, and from there you can have it opening more versions of Select. Now you can also just make more icons on your desktop to open the specific selects. For instance, let's put an icon on the desktop that just opens Office. How do we do that? Well, making a special select icon shortcut on your desktop to just invoke the Select Office menu is very easy. Start with the existing Select shortcut on your desktop. Right click on it, press Copy. Then right click on your desktop and click Paste. And you have a duplicate of the Select icon. Now right click on that duplicate copy and go to Properties. In Properties, all you need to do is specify which config file you're going to open with that button. So at the end of the target line, after the double quote, press the space bar, then type the word office.dat. Now, press the General tab at the top and rename the shortcut from Select to being Select Office. Press OK. Now, when you double-click on Select Office, you get Select Office. Select. Let's bring it down here to where we can work on it. And these are rather plain buttons. We can fancy them up a bit. Right-click on Word, press Edit button. Move the editing screen someplace safe, and we can actually add an icon to the button. So, regular icons generally are added in the foreground. So we press Add, and then we want to use, if we're looking for just an icon file, a genuine icon file, we want to use Find Icon. If we're using some file that we've created ourselves with some other program, we would use the Find Image button. Because the Find Image button lets us use JPEGs and BMPs directly. So let's go to Find Icon, and it starts out already pointing to the winword.exe file, which is what we want. We open that, and we have a choice of two different icons. Basically, we have small icons and large icons. The difference is in a 16 by 16 pixel versus a 32 by 32 pixel. I'm going to select the small one and press Apply, and you notice we have the small one here. And it looks like if I had pressed the large one and pressed Apply, you would see that it is a little bit big for this particular size button. So let's go back and use the small one. Press Apply and OK. Now we can go with it as that position, but we also have some control over the button. First of all, we can control text alignment and image alignment. So with image alignment, you can move the text around a little bit within the button, depending on what you like. The image align is somewhat similar. We can move it around a little bit. The other thing, and right now we're also in overlay. This text-image relation, you have to play with it to see which way you want. Right now our default is with overlay, but if you want image before text, you have the image, and then you have the text. If you want text before image, this is what it looks like. You can also do image above text. Our button isn't really shaped for that. You can do text above image, and again our button isn't really shaped for that. Just to give you an idea though, let's make our button a square 175 by 75 pixels, and we can say image above text, and you can see the effects of the image alignment a little bit better too. These all interact depending on how you set it. You can at least preview how you do it. Image above text is very common for your desktop icons if that's what you're trying to achieve. If you want to move the text down a little, you can, and have the image up a little. Well, as you see, it's moving the whole thing a bit. So just go to centering both of them. What you really want to do maybe is trim the height of the button a little bit. Let's go with, let's see what 50 pixels looks like. That's not too bad. You just have to decide what appearance works best for what you're working on. When you have it the way you want, you press apply, and it has changed the button in your select window. And now you can do the same with the other buttons. For example, first of all, you can save it as default. That way the basic outline size of the button will be the same. Then you select edit a different button, press Excel, and you're at the Excel button. You want to grab the icon for it. Well, actually, what you want to do first is grab the default that you just saved, only you don't want to use the Word icon. You want to change it to the Excel icon. So go to Set Image Icon Foreground, go to Find Icon, press Open, press the icon button, press Apply, press OK, and here you have the Excel icon. Press Apply, and now we're going to do Access. We go with Edit Different Button, press Access, change it to default, go after the icon, select the icon, press Apply, press OK, press Apply. And then for PowerPoint, we want to press Edit a Different Button. We select the PowerPoint button. We select the default button. We go for the icon. And you can, just so you know, with our button as large as it is now, we could actually be using the larger PowerPoint icon if we wanted to. I'm going to continue to use the small one for consistency. We apply it. We press OK, and there we have put in icons on all of our buttons. So essentially, using the right combinations of the button editing, you can make your buttons have any appearance that you want, including the appearance of the buttons as they are on the as they come with programs. Then go ahead and press Save so that we haven't lost anything in our new configuration. And then we can quit it. And now just to double check it, press Office. And here we've got all of our buttons. Also, you can go ahead and resize this to something smaller if you want. If you want something like that, quit, and it should remember the size that you set it at last time, and it does.